All right. All right, everybody. So let's go over this article real quick. Former UFC Women's Strawweight Champion Carla Esparza admits that she's interested in fighting current champ Weili Zhang for the belt. Esparza is coming off of four straight wins over Marina Rodriguez, Michelle Waterson, Alexis Grasso, and Verna Jandiroba. She is 8-4 overall in the UFC and is a former Tough winner and was the first ever UFC Women's Strawweight Champion. But since losing her belt to Joanna Jędrzejczyk back in 2015, Esparza has essentially acted as a gatekeeper at 115. After reeling off four straight wins, the Cookie Monster now wants that to change. Speaking to MMAfighting.com's Mike Heck, Esparza said that she isn't interested in playing the role of gatekeeper anymore. Instead, she wants a shot at Jung and believes that good timing could play a role in her sliding in and getting the next title shot at 115. That's what it's starting to feel like. I feel like I'm kind of the gatekeeper for the young up and comers. I'm tired of being that gatekeeper. I feel like I'm ready for another title shot. I feel like I'm the next fight that makes sense. There's a lot of people that are out right now and coming off losses, and for me, I've been knocked down and I've been crawling my way back to get that shot, Esparza says. I would say I am ready for that fight. With Wei Lee and with everything going on in the world, it would be like stars aligning. It's kind of worked out this way, and everything is lined up with Rose Namajunas out. Tatiana Suarez has a neck injury. Nina Azaroff is pregnant, and there's a lot going on in this division right now. I'm coming off four straight wins against tough competition, and I think the stars are lining for this opportunity. My hands are ready. As far as I said, the fact that the top contenders ranked above her in Namajunas, Suarez, and Asaroff are all out. The only other fight that could make sense for Jung would be a rematch against Jędrzejczyk. But since the UFC just did that fight and Jung won, it doesn't seem like Jędrzejczyk will get the next title shot. So there's a very real chance that Esparza could step in and fight Jung, particularly if the UFC hopes to have his Chinese champion fight again in the next few months. Esparza may be the most logical option. Would you like to see Carla Esparza fight Weili Zhang? You know what? I kind of hope, in a way, that the UFC actually gives Carla the Weili Zhang fight just so she can get her ass whooped. And we ain't got to hear her fucking mouth crying and whining for the next 6 to 8 months. Look, Carla is not doing anything that anybody else in her position probably wouldn't do. She's angling to get the attention that she wants because she wants to get back at the title shot. I understand that, though I don't think she's justified in getting the title shot. I mean, I really think it was a lame ass comment to assume that Rose is going to be out so fucking long that she doesn't really want the title shot. I mean, her eyes kind of fucked up. You act like Rose's eyes fucked up like the heavyweight champion Stipe eye was fucked up by Daniel Cormier or something. No, no. And her nose is not that bad either. So you can save that shit. Sorry, Carla. No. And well, we know that Nina Azaroff is pregnant and she wasn't a real title contender any damn way. And Suarez, who already whooped your ass brutally, beat you at your own ground game, has a superior ground game. We know you're not really ranked higher than she is, or is even on her level. So That just leaves Rose. And we know that this is the advanced Rose. This is the Rose that punishes you for 5 rounds. So I don't want to hear anything about if they say no. Well, can me and Rose have a number one contender? No, no, you're not a number one contender. You're not a number one contender. Yes, you won some close fights. Yes, you're a talented fighter. I mean, you got have your amount of wins is only double your losses, but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I just feel that you're not a top three you're not a top three contender in the UFC right now. And I think if you just would have just shut up and took that fight with Rebias, you still need to do, and you derail the hype train of Rebias, if you can win that fight, I don't know if you can win that fight, but if you could win that fight, I think that would be a better time to call out. If I wouldn't agree that you would, I don't think you deserve a title shot. I think you deserve a number one contender shot if you get another big win. That is the closest I can get to Carla. I'm just not convinced. I'm not convinced of your game. I'm not convinced of what you've done since Bojangles beat you upside the head and knocked your ass out. I just don't, I'm not buying it. There are some people online that are buying it, but on this channel, we just ain't fucking buying it. you know. And then, you try to use any excuse. What's going on in the world right now? And the craziness. I figure I just slide in and get a title shot. No. No, you don't. You go slide in there with Rebias and catch an ass whooping is what you need to do. Because I'm not convinced at all that you deserve a shot over the former champ and future champ, Rose Namajunas. So what I suggest you do is sit your ass down. Go back to the drawing board. Come up with a better story. Come up with a better narrative or something, because I really feel that, like, not only could Dana White and everybody see through that, I don't even think it's sellable. I don't even think it's sellable. I mean, if the fight was in China, then maybe it wouldn't matter. But it does matter because ain't gonna be no fight in China right now. And you know this. So, that's really all my points. I mean, I really don't have a whole lot more to say about it. You're not the top three. And you don't deserve a title shot. I'm done with the shit.